Hello everybody, I'm Scott Jordan, the inventor of the ICG ProfitCalc. I'm with the Independent Carrier Group, and I would like to show you and introduce you to this ProfitCalc and to set it up and how to also utilize it a little bit so to help you be able to make more profit in your trucking business. So we're going to start here by just throwing some miles in. We'll put 150 empty, and we'll put 454 loaded, and we're going to use a dry van operation. Standard operation is 20% for a dry van. We're going to go 5.5 on the fuel mileage, and we'll just call it $3.20 for the tractor fuel. This is not a reefer, it's a dry van, but if you had a reefer, you'd put that in there. We'll put $3 for the DEF cost. So we're just going to run about 100,000 miles for the year in this situation. And you're going to put 44 weeks in there. I found that that's about the average a truck produces in the year. And we'll put the industry average 15,620 for the fuel, so we don't have to take a calculator. Although the ProfitCalc now will do that automatically for you based upon your MPG. So we have modified that. So put 648 in the DEF. I'll put a new tractor in there, about 31,000 a year. These are annual payments. Put a brand new trailer, about 7,800 a year. Your base plate's about $2,000. Your insurance, and probably about $10,000 now. As you can see, every time I put one of these line items in there, your dollar amount's going up for this trip. Taxes, I've got about $1,800 a year. Maintenance on a new truck, roughly around $8,800 a year. Incidentals, this would be your tolls, scales, things of this nature. I spend probably around $450 a year on a dry van. Electronic logs, I put $675. And a driver, we're going to put them in at $67,500. Office rent, I bill about $100 a month. That's for a home-based office, so it'd be $1,200. Utilities, about the same. Phone, you can put whatever you want in here, whatever your cost is. I'm just moving along real fast. $600 for the internet, $1,800 for your load boards if you use those. Transflow fax runs me about $450 a year. If you have an accountant, $400. Incidentals, toner, paper, pens, computer, whatever you got going on there for your office, $450. Office personnel, I'm going to put about $10,500 because we've just lowered the price of our optimizing service to $200 a week, so that comes out to about that. So here, at this juncture, you would hit save, and then that's going to save it in your app. And then whenever you open that app, your numbers are automatically going to be there. Now, if you don't have any first-year numbers to work off of, you can always use the apply defaults and industry average. So let's go see and make a comparison of where we're at. So as we can see, we're at $210 a mile with this brand new truck. Our loaded rate per mile is $252. The industry average is $1.85, and the loaded rate per mile is $223. So now we're going to just show how this works. We're going to say that you deliver this load 150 miles empty to pick it up and 454 miles loaded, and you're going to go get your next load. So say you had 76 miles to go pick that up, and they wanted you to go 350 miles to deliver it. Now you have an option here. You can always push the Pro button, and then that takes it up. If it's a short run, it's going to increase your rate per mile. If it's a long run, such as 1,000, it's going to take it down to about 209. See? So it does that automatically. It also, calculates it by the hour too. There's a lot of stuff going on there with that Pro button. Most operations are going to use their user mode because that's your actual cost that you're going to be used to seeing. So that's just really how this is done. We charge this all the time. Let's say I'm going to Dallas out of Kansas City. Dallas is not a good freight lane usually coming out. So it's 550 miles from Kansas City to Dallas. This is kind of how I do it. This would be my typical bid to go down to Dallas. If the broker's or the shipper's sitting there, well, they don't want to pay that much. I may be able to give them 250 miles off because that's going to get me back to Tulsa, or I have a customer that I can come back from Tulsa to Kansas City. That's really how the basics of this app is used. There's all kinds of other ways you can use it, but for right now, that gets you started, gets you familiar with it, and good luck and be a good profiteer and keep trucking for profit. Have a good evening. Bye.